Halo is a franchise that is known best for its remarkable campaign, and I'm not just saying this because I am biased towards the game or anything like that. I actually conducted a small poll all over the internet that would help me answer one of the biggest questions that we have today, which is what are the top 5 Halo games to play in terms of the campaign? Hi, this is Mape here at Tactical Recon, and this is Top 5 Campaign Halo Games. Let's get started.
What? Wie ist euer Status? Bist du noch da, Buck?
Ja, einen Moment.
Ich kam hart runter. Meine Luke geht nicht auf. Was ist mit deiner?
Ist auf.
Gut, dann bist du mit dem Spielchen fertig. Ich brauche Hilfe.
Hab ich was falsch gemacht? Das Einzige, was ich bedauere, ist nicht zu wissen, dass du eine Spionin bist, als wir uns kennenlernten. Sonst wäre ich nicht so nett gewesen.
Das fehlt mir an dir am meisten, Buck, dass dein Mund immer etwas schneller ist als dein Verstand. Und lass meinen Job aus dem Spiel. Wir wollten das Ende beide.
Das ist Jahre her, Veronica. Die Details sind verschwommen. Du musst seitdem viele Männer getroffen haben. Warum bin ich jetzt hier?
Erstens bist du der beste Soldat, den ich kenne. Zweitens, weißt du nicht mehr? Diese Nacht, als du mich morgens gefragt hast?
Du hast mir keine Antwort gegeben.
Sag das nochmal, Buck. Ich höre dich kaum.
Ich sagte, bleib da. Ich komme.
Wir haben die Landezone verpasst. Achtung, hier wimmelt von Allianzeinheiten.
Danke für die Warnung.
Tot kannst du mich schließlich nicht retten.
For many of us, Halo 3 ODST added a unique story to the franchise, and this was the very first time in Halo history we did not play as the Master Chief, and the game wasn't very well received because people felt that the game deviated too much from Halo. Now, Eurogamer described the game as the following: Halo 3 ODST itself is a strange building game. What began as Halo Chronicles, an accomplishment to Peter Jackson's abandoned film project, quickly became something else as the small team was spun out on a quick turnaround project. The result is real sense of being the cutaway in Bungie's run on the series, an edgy outsider. The game begins with Dutch, Romeo, and Mickey discussing the Covenant ship above New Mombasa. And while that is all happening, Rookie's still asleep nearby. Now, Buck, who is voiced by Nathan Fillion, which we should all be familiar with by now, introduces Dare, which is the captain as they refer to her. Romeo wakes the Rookie and the team enters their HEVs and drop through the atmosphere. At the last minute, Dare changes their trajectory to miss the ship. Now, the player wakes up hours after drop and has to investigate clues in order to track down his squad mates. I personally enjoyed ODST mainly because it has such an iconic music score and the free roam aspect of the game was absolutely phenomenal. The characters weren't really my cup of tea as most of them didn't seem that interesting apart from Dutch and Buck, who seemed to project a more lively personality within the game.
Schiff des Didaktikers noch 200 Kilometer entfernt. Sobald wir an Bord sind, suchen wir die Brücke.
Er wird wieder sprengen.
Unsere Schilde sind nicht für den Hyperraum ausgelegt.
Nein, aber die des Didaktikers schon.
At fourth place, Halo 4's story takes place 4 years after the events of Halo 3. Following the defeat of the Covenant, the Master Chief and Cortana, well known as Chief's AI assistant, have spent 4 years drifting through the emptiness of space upon the fall unto dawn. Cortana wakes Chief from slumber when a Covenant boarding party boards the ship. What follows is an epic adventure that takes the Chief, in Cortana to the planet of Requiem, where the pair must do battle with the Covenant and a new enemy known as the Prometheans. Halo 4's campaign is well written and engaging. Stellar voice acting also allows for a greater connection with the characters within the game. I personally think that the story of Halo 4 was an amazing story, and it is by far the most emotionally driven story in the entire Halo franchise. Though the gameplay was rather repetitive and somewhat boring, you can't argue that Halo 4 has a brilliant campaign that left many of us in tears. I'm glad this game made it onto the list.
Gestern um 2600 ist jeglicher Kontakt zum Visegrad-Relais abgebrochen. Ich habe Trupps geschickt, die seitdem vermisst werden.
Und jetzt schicken Sie uns.
Der militärische Nachrichtendienst hält den Einsatz eines Spartan-Teams für eine Verschwendung wertvoller Ressourcen. Ich aber nicht.
Commander?
Das ist also die neue Nummer 6.
Cat, kennst du seine Akte?
Nur das, was nicht geschwärzt war.
Hat sich schon jemand bekannt, Sir?
Der MND hält es für lokale Aufstände. Vor 5 Monaten haben sie auf Harmony ein Relais beschossen, um unsere Augen und Ohren auszuschalten. Und dann 2 Frachter geklaut. Das darf hier nicht passieren. Reach ist zu wertvoll. Reparieren Sie das Relais, Noble 1.
Sir, so gut wie erledigt.
At third place, Halo Reach. Now this is my favorite Halo game of all time, and in my opinion the absolute best Halo game in terms of the whole experience. I'm actually shocked to see this game only in third place, as I firmly believe that the game should be in first place by a large margin. The game follows the actions of Noble Team, a UNSC Special Operations Unit composed of elite super soldiers known as the Spartans. Now the player assumes the role of a new addition to the team known as Noble 6, and Noble Team's leader, Carter, a typical team leader, is joined by a second in command, Cat, and they are the only remaining original members of Noble Team, with the other members being June, George, and Mio. Halo Reach is different from the other Halos in one key aspect though. Noble 6 is a character that the player reflects upon, essentially making Noble 6 the player himself or herself. All customizations such as armor plates, knee guards, and helmets reflect in-game based on the choices the player makes. The story is both emotional, exciting, tragic, cooperative, and innovates while still keeping a Halo-style campaign that is both fun to play and pleasing to the eye. But most of all, the campaign in Halo Reach is nothing but noble.
What is that?
I am a monument to all your sins.
Relax. I'd rather not piss this thing off.
Demon. This one is machine and nerve, and has its mind concluded. This one is but flesh and faith, and is the more deluded.
Kill me or release me, parasite. But do not waste my time with talk.
Therein.
I'm actually a tad bit surprised to see that this game made it this high on the list, because I personally didn't find the campaign to be that worthy of this place. But then again, there is Halo 5, so there's pretty much no competition there. Halo 2 does not pick up directly after the events of its predecessors, but rather after the events depicted in the novel Halo First Strike, taking place in Halo Combat Evolved, with the events explaining Master Chief's return to Earth, which were not featured in any game so far. Now, the story dives deeper into the Society of the Covenant, their goals, beliefs, and alliances, as well as continuing Master Chief's story to put an end to the Covenant threat on Earth, as well as any other Halo. In terms of the campaign, Halo 2 truly shines when it comes to its core gameplay. It is simplistic and fun, and improves on what Combat Evolved did best, which is its storytelling.
Das ist nicht gut. Verdammt. Wie tief ist er gefallen?
Locker 2 Kilometer. Augen auf. Sanitäter?
Seine Panzerung ist versteift. Die Gelschicht könnte den Aufprall gedämpft haben. Ich weiß nicht, Sergeant Major.
What is this? Ruft einen Vitol, der ihn hochkriegt. Wir lassen ihn nicht hier.
Ja, tun Sie nicht.
Ach, irrer Idiot. Warum springen Sie immer? Eines Tages werden Sie auf etwas landen, das genauso wenig nachgibt wie Sie.
And in first place, we have the best Halo game in terms of the story according to the community. Personally, I love Halo 3, and it is a game that got me into the Halo series. I can remember being amazed with the graphics and the jump heights of the Spartans. Now, Halo 3's protagonist, which we all should know by now really if you've been playing any Halo games to begin with, is Master Chief Parade Officer John 117, who is a surgically enhanced super soldier known as a Spartan. Now, the Chief fights alongside the Arbiter, a discredited elite commander from Halo 2, and two other elite characters actually appear for third and fourth players in cooperative play. Supporting characters from previous games return, including Human Soldiers, Avery Johnson, and Miranda Keys, and the Foreigners, Artificial Intelligence 343 Cutie Spark, who tries and fails to stop the Master Chief from destroying its ring mode in Halo Combat Evolved. Also, he does make an appearance in this game. Halo 3 definitely deserves top on this list, as it has the best campaign in terms of its cooperative gameplay, overall fan factor, and the epic storyline. So Halo 3 won the best Halo game in terms of the campaign and according to the community by a very large margin. Well chosen, Halo fans. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like and follow me on all my social media for immediate updates. This has been me, Mwape, here at Tactical Recon. Take care and I'll catch you guys later. Until then, Mwape out.